Welcome everyone, my name is Shane Shatters and welcome once again to Shane Shatters Presents Classic Indies, some of the great independent wrestling matches over the course of the last 35 years. Well, today we're going to start doing a little bit of different stuff. And I always mention in the introduction that we're going to do international matches, and today we're going to do an international match. I'm going to take you back to June of 1991 in the South Pacific Islands. Specifically, this match takes place at the University of Guam Fieldhouse. A tremendous crowd is on hand for another one of the big tours of the South Pacific Islands. Today's main event, ladies and gentlemen, my producer doesn't know what I'm about to bring you, and I'm bound to get a pop. The big main event today, former Worldwide Wrestling Federation champion and all-time great, the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff, challenges for the NWO Heavyweight Champion against one of my most storied and fabled rivals, John Rambo. Let's go to the action. This is the first appearance by both of these men on the Independent Rewind, and I'm sure a lot of our audience probably has a very vested interest in some of the things that I may have to say about John Rambo. This is one of two main events of a great card at the Guam Fieldhouse in the June of 1991. Just probably days earlier, a young Shane Shadows graduated high school. He also made the first of several marital mistakes. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, one of the all-time greats in the history of professional wrestling, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. Earlier in his career, he was known as Red McNulty, and he was a huge star in the Montreal area. But a lucky break saw him wrestling professionally in Pittsburgh and challenging Bruno Sammartino for the WWF, which is now the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And on January the 18th, 1971, Koloff defied all the odds and pinned Bruno Sammartino in front of 22,000 fans in Madison Square Garden to become the WWF Champion. John Rambo has been introduced to the crowd here in Guam. Hopefully we don't have any kind of musical copyright infringement problems here, but the Eye of the Tiger plays, and the Eye of the Tiger he had. John Rambo, one of the most controversial figures in the history of Mid-Atlantic Pro Wrestling. To the fans, a beloved hero, a war fighter, a tough guy, a military veteran. To wrestlers, in a lot of cases, he completely represented something else altogether, depending on who you were and where you were and your position on the cards. Oftentimes was controlled by John Rambo, and if he was not somebody that, if you were someone he did not care for, you did not get many opportunities with John Rambo. But as a ring performer, John Rambo, very rugged, very tough, a very unique type of style. Perfectly made here for the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff. The Cold War is just ending, ladies and gentlemen. The Soviet Union has just fallen. The Berlin Wall has tumbled down, but tensions are still there. And they played off of these tensions oftentimes in professional wrestling matches. And this match here on the island of Guam, in the South Pacific, not far from Hawaii, these tensions are being preyed upon. Your referee is Dave the Wave, holding up the NWL Championship belt as it was represented on that tour. I personally am not familiar with that particular belt. Checking Rambo for weapons, objects, and so forth. He did the same thing to the Russian Bear, and we're underway here at the University of Guam Fieldhouse. Rambo taken into his stance here, and Ivan Koloff in no way, shape, or form ready to make a lunge at this point in time. Rambo was always light on his feet. I've had the opportunity of wrestling some of the most well-known of my professional wrestling matches in this area against John Rambo, and I can promise you this guy is definitely tough. The Russian Bear to the hammerlock and a quick reversal here. Koloff can't quite find the position yet to try to take that arm back, but he found it now. Oh, and a leg sweep. Takes the leg. Koloff's going to try to work this match on the ground, and I think that's probably to his advantage. Oh, and Rambo with a quick spin into a headlock, but Koloff back to the hammer. A little bit of distance in here between them. I would expect Koloff to be a little tighter here on this hammerlock, but I'm sure the crowd already behind Rambo. And another reversal. Snags the head. Switch. Oh, he missed. See, an unorthodox approach here athletically by Rambo. And this was one of the things that he was best known for, the unorthodox nature of his offensive attack. He's stiffer than a crowbar in this. I would say for all his experience, oh, what a clean break by the Bear. For all his experience in martial arts and so forth, I think that Rambo is feeling some serious butterflies and some nervousness being in the ring with a man of this caliber. I mean, this is just not some dumb weightlifter from Allentown. This is the Russian Bear, a former world's heavyweight champion. Snatches the arm, and Rambo with a reversal. And again, twist it up, wrench it up, and over goes Koloff. A leg drop. Rambo secures the arm. Koloff trying to come back to a vertical base. Rambo holding the arm securely. Nothing questionable or dirty so far in this matchup. Arm drag. Oh! Held on and hauled him over. And a head scissor by the Russian. Oh, Rambo with I wouldn't call it a big kick out, but a kick out it was. And now something of a standoff. These two men have started this match really kind of feeling each other out. This is professional wrestling as it was presented during this era. The catch-as-catch-can style. The moves and counter moves and maneuvers, trying to feel each other out in the early going. Rambo shoots into that pose, and I've seen more than one kid basically shit his pants, but not going to happen here. Rambo pulling the South Pacific fans into a USA chant here to try to get under the skin of the Russian strongman. The purported uncle of Nikita Koloff, and probably the most successful all time of the Russian professional wrestlers as they were portrayed throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Oh, big knee to the stomach, and a hammer to the back of the neck and an elbow. Oh! Some Moscow fingernails across the back. Oof! That one landed. And a big chokehold. Try to save yourself here, John. Irish whip shoots him off. Oh, he ducked a big clothesline. Oh, there's that kick. And another one. And down goes Koloff. I've seen those. I've seen 100 of those. And Koloff taken to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you, as we customarily do, that the Independent Rewind is glad to do any type of sponsorships and advertising for your upcoming professional wrestling events. So when the pandemic ends and everybody goes back to renting fire halls and armories all over the East Coast, don't forget the Independent Rewind is taking action directly to your audience, and we can do it for you as well. Back to the action. Koloff has returned to the ring. Protested with Dave the Wave, possibly questioning some of the shots to the throat. I don't think Dave's buying into it, though. Tentative, slow, methodical. These guys are new. And Russian. Koloff with the leg dive takedown once again, taking control there. Without a doubt, the experience factor is in Ivan Koloff's favor. Probably the strength factor, the weight factor. I would give the quickness and the endurance to Rambo, but that has not come into play yet in the early going. As Koloff wrenches the leg and then drops all 275 pounds down across the leg. I don't want to minimize the accomplishments of Ivan Koloff to just being a former world champion, as though those words should be said that way. He was popular all over the world as an attraction, not popular per se, but was a big-time money attraction and held a championship practically everywhere that he appeared in his career. Cranking up on that leg now, spinning toe hold, oh, big block. Oh, monkey flip. A good leverage move, a good leverage and timing move by Rambo, but I think maybe that hamstring is hurting him a little bit now as he tries to get in the corner and Koloff comes in, bearing down, so to speak, on him. This match taking place, as we said, at the University of Guam during one of the South Pacific tours. This is our first international feature match. Oh, just a little leverage move there by Koloff, and Rambo bounced his rather, well, shall we say, face and chin off the top turnbuckle. John Rambo and I have a very storied history together. In no way, shape, or form would I categorize him as a friend. I would say that we were more rivals, at some cases bitter rivals, and in other cases acquaintances, and at other times on completely polar opposite ends of the spectrum. But without a doubt, a man to be respected inside the ring in terms of as a performer. Koloff putting all of his weight down across the throat, cutting off the air. Dick Kirchhoff leading in there. The NWL president's checking to see if Rambo can continue, as is the referee, Dave the Wave. And Koloff closing in with another choke, dragging his head across the top rope, cutting off the carotid artery. These are questionable tactics that I knew that ultimately we would get around to. But do not believe for a second that John Rambo is the kind of guy who will not go back with a dirty tactic, whether it's in the ring or out of the ring, in the wrestling gym or in the wrestling ring. Big double thrust to the throat sends Rambo reeling. Leg drop by the Russian. 2 count. Oh! I don't think that the Russian really truly thought he had him beat there. Grinding that knee into the esophagus. Rambo's going to have to come up here a little bit and show us some kind of a comeback, or the Dave the Wave may have to take into consideration stopping this match due to lack of competitiveness at this point. Irish whip, shoot him across. There it is. Big turnaround. The bear hits the buckle. Rambo with another monkey flip. He took all he had to get him over. Definitely speaking to his weakened condition. As you can see, the follow-up not so good by John. Limping, struggling. And he goes for it again. And he turned it the whole way on. 2, sunset flip by the bear. Foolish move by the Oregonian. But Rambo with control. Make a wish. What's it gonna be? Dave's begging it, saying, hey, keep it above the waist. And somehow or another, he didn't complete that. I don't know that in my life I've ever seen that move not completed in a wrestling match. Ten minutes gone in the bout. You can definitely see that while very competitive and cagey in his approach, Rambo is overmatched here. In terms of experience, in terms of ring savvy and psychology and generalship, he's very tentative in his movements. He's injured. He's trying to protect himself, and he's overwhelmed. Koloff could very well be on his way to winning the championship here. Rambo closes in with some punches, but have no effect. Now he's just choking him, taking some liberties. Oh! Desperation save there. And the hammer and the sickle gets drug across the middle rope here, and Koloff is going to need to try to mount a comeback, and this is not a simple spot to be in, as any man will attest to you. Rambo finally grabs a hold. Now he's going to go back to it. You think we're going to get the stomp? Is it going to happen this time? Could it be? Will it? Oh! That didn't tickle Uncle Ivan. And now to a side headlock. I question the strategy here at this point. Dave the Wave making sure it's not a choke. The crowd is still in a stir here, enjoying what they see. My understanding is that Rambo did quite well at the gimmick table during this tour. He's told everybody for 35 years and thrown out of the ring. Koloff going to follow him out here now. The chair. A chair across Rambo's back. Dick Kirchhoff up on his feet now. Wonder if he's going to jump in and save John once again. And another shot. Where is Dave the Wave? Where's the I mean, he could have threw this out. Apparently allowing, in the words of a famous wrestling entrepreneur, allowing the bending, if not the out-and-out breaking of the rules here. Did Koloff just take a poke at Tricky Dick? This is crazy. Did I see that right? He just took a shot at Dick Kirchhoff. I'm confused. Where are things standing here? I mean, I don't see John. Dick doesn't. Kirchhoff doesn't seem very happy. Rambo's struggling. He's trying to get. Oh, there he is. He's trying to get back into the ring. What's next? Koloff could be very well on his way to taking another championship. Oh! And down to the floor hard goes Rambo. You can really feel the sense that the crowd understands that they're seeing something here that could end up being very special in the history of this organization. John grabbing onto the bottom rope, trying to pull himself up. Always the fighter. There's no question about it. Under no circumstances is John Rambo a quitter. Oh, big shoulder. Sunset flip coming in. The Russians holding on. Dave the Wave kicks the hand. 1, 2. Oh! Out the back door barely. Koloff is pissed. And Dave the Wave defending his actions. Rambo trying to fight from the bottom. Oh, and the Russian with a good short right hand. Probably, maybe even a thrust to the throat. Going back to the tactics that have worked for him to this point. Oof. I would definitely say, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say Koloff has controlled 80% of this match. 1, 2, and should have hooked the leg, Uncle. It's funny how even the biggest and most experienced of veterans will make the most basic and elementary of mistakes. Oh, was that a shake, rattle, and rusky? Oh, he's taunted, brushing his hands. He's finished with the man. He's done with him. 1, 2, once again. Now Ivan's trying to put. Now he looks like he's hooking the leg, possibly even the tights, leaning in a little bit more now. But Rambo fighting with everything he has left in his body to try to keep his shoulders off that mat. We just heard a 15-minute call. Rambo has virtually nothing left. You can see this. There's no energy or oomph behind these kickouts whatsoever. And another big chop. Ivan back to the choking. He's getting a little frustrated himself, I think. An Irish whip shooting him off. Oh, Rambo ducks it. Cross body. Wow, what a comeback. 2 and a kick out. Explosive on the comeback here. Possibly he was playing possum. trying to get the Russian up. That didn't work. That did not work. Not at all. Seems like maybe his leg gave out on him. He seems like he's holding his knee from earlier in the match. Koloff was working on it extensively earlier in the contest. Now the Russian back to it again. He senses that weakness. You know, sometimes when you see a guy grab a part of their body, they're possibly trying to trick their opponent into a false sense of something, trying to protect a different body part that got hurt. But I don't think that's what happened in this case. I think John Rambo's knee went out from under him. And Koloff twisting him up, holding on tight, locking it in. We're deep into this thing. We're pushing towards the 20-minute marker here in this championship match. Rambo is holding on. Possibly his last burst of energy was just exerted on that cross body. Pulling himself up off the mat. Back to a vertical base. I think he thinks that his best opportunity to win this match is going to be able to pull out one of those karate-style Bruce Lee kicks that he was so well known for. What's Koloff doing? Coming off the top rope from the inside, going for the knee. That's the move that beat Bruno, but Rambo out of the way. Now we got two hobbled wrestlers here, and Rambo's up on his feet. Look out, big kick to the chest, drops the bear. We got anything else? What do we got, John? Look, another kick. And two wounded warriors lunging at each other. And Rambo with some karate-style moves here, some chops to the breadbasket, to the chest. He going to the head. Yes, he is. Koloff down. Oh, it covers him, but he's so far in the corner, there's no way. Koloff threw his foot on the ropes. I saw that one coming. Independent Rewind. Shane Shatters presents Classic Indies, and a classic you're seeing today. Uh-oh. Koloff. Oh, he wouldn't let go. He wouldn't let go, and Rambo couldn't pull him out. What do we got going on here, Dave? Get him out of the corner, dude. You can't let him fight in the corner like this. You're gonna have to break this up, Dave. Oh, did he catch one to the lower? Outstanding battle here. Rambo with a cover and a 2 count. What a battle! What a battle! Koloff's trying to go for the chain. Rambo's hammering him. Dave the Way's behind. He set the chain up on the turnbuckle. No, he blocked it. Oh, the Russian just jammed into his own chain. Head first into the chain. And Rambo is about to shoot him off. A big, whoa, wow, a kick. I never would have thought that was coming. Right to the 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. Pulled him back up. Rambo, he's got his third win, and he's got the sleeper hold. Snagging the sleeper hold. Oh, wait a minute, who's this? Wait a minute, that's Cactus Jack. Oh, and a trash can to Rambo's back. Cactus Jack Mick Foley diving into the action here with a trash can to the back of Rambo's head. What's going on? Koloff's instructing the much younger Foley to pull Rambo up. Wait a minute, he set him up. Is it atomic wedgie time? No, shoots him off. Oh, big double clothesline. Now Bell is Dave the Wave cannot control what's going on here. This is out of control. Who's this? There he is. Neil the Power Superior. Neil the Power Superior stooges off Koloff and Cactus to save Rambo. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like the official call is Dave the Wayne has disqualified the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff and awarded the match by disqualification to John Rambo. Wow, that was a wild one. Koloff hasn't left yet, and I don't know if Cactus has or not. But Superior is standing over top of Rambo, holding a chair as well. Well, the crowd's definitely roaring their approval. Maybe they haven't seen enough. I think that was, I guess that's probably where we got to stop until next time. What a great battle. Without a doubt, John Rambo, even when he was much younger, outgunned, out-experienced, and in some places seemed just downright awkward in his offense, successfully fended off and had a even tuck battle with a wrestling legend like Ivan Koloff and retained the NWL Championship in this match at the University of Guam. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Shane Shadows. This is Shane Shadows Presents Classic Indies, and we'll see you next week.